I'm a big fan of pocket carry. It allows you to carry in circumstances where you may ordinarily not be able to. You don't need a vest or jacket for concealment. And in hot weather, you can even go out in a t-shirt and shorts and still have your gun with you. With pocket carry, you can secretly get a complete grip on the gun with your hand in the pocket, which will offer you a very fast draw. Hanging around naturally with your hands in your pockets, very normal, non-confrontational, and won't alarm anyone. And if you're carrying in an outer coat pocket, you can actually shoot through the pocket for the fastest possible shot. Not often thought of, but another benefit to pocket carry versus a belt carry is that it's very unlikely to be detected by casual contact, such as a bump or somebody hugging you. Because you don't have a jacket or any kind of concealment vest or anything like that, you don't have to worry about exposing the gun as you reach up or bend over. And pocket carry is very fast and very easy, makes it very likely that you'll actually carry your gun. You do need the right kind of pants. For concealment and ease of draw, the best type of pants are pleated pants that allow you plenty of room for the holster and for your hand. You can do it in jeans, but the tight pocket is going to make it very difficult to draw. When shopping and choosing your pants, one of the most important considerations is to make sure you have enough width in the pocket opening to allow your gun and hand to come out. I generally find it takes about 6 inches in order to have enough room for that. And to make shopping easy, I take with me a little piece of paper. I cut the 6 inches so I can measure the pants and make sure I've got the right size opening. Another consideration is the pocket depth. You need to make sure the pocket is deep enough that you could actually get the gun all the way in. It's not a big consideration because you could actually take it to a tailor and have them lengthen the pocket if it's not long enough. Again, the most important thing is to make sure you've got enough opening to get your hand and gun out at the same time. You may not realize it, but a holster is very important, even for pocket carry. It does 3 very important things. 1, it keeps the gun vertical, keeps it standing up. Without a pocket holster, the gun easily rotates and flips over. It helps keep the gun clean. There's a lot of lint, particularly in pockets. And it also helps break up the outline of the gun in your pocket. When walking or sitting, it is very likely that the gun in your pocket will bulge. But if the holster is doing its job, it's going to look more like a wallet and not like a gun in your pocket. I've pocket carried for well over 7 years and have not once had anyone realize that I had a gun in my pocket. When choosing a holster, look for one with a flat outer facing panel. This serves to break up the outline of the print and makes it look like a wallet rather than a gun. This Mitch Rosen holster uses a padded surface. This Kramer holster uses a piece of Kydex to help break it up. Just like a belt holster, no matter what holster you use, make sure that you're able to get a complete grip on your gun while it's in your pocket. One decision that you need to make is how you want to disengage the gun from the holster. There's 2 common methods. One method is that you actually hook the holster into the pant as you're drawing up. You need to make sure that if you want to work this way, that it has some sort of tab that you're going to hook into your pant. To do so, you put your hand in your pocket, get a complete grip, and lift both the gun and the holster towards the seam of the pants, which that hook will attach into. Lifting straight up, the pocket holster will stay in the pocket or drop to the ground. In either case, you're ready to go. The other option is what I call a push-off holster. It is a tab on the holster that you actually use your thumb and push the holster down as you pull the gun up. And what you do, get a firm grip on the gun, push the holster down, pulling the gun up simultaneously. For me, I tend to prefer a revolver versus a semi-automatic for pocket carry. There tends to be a lot of lint in pockets, and I know that if the gun gets dirty, I can always pull through with a revolver and don't have to worry about it firing. Another reason that I like revolvers for pocket carry is I find the shape of the hammer area is more conducive to getting the gun out of the pocket. As opposed to a semi-automatic, which has the slide protruding backwards, I find this a little bit more difficult, tends to get jammed on the draw. For pocket carry, it's good to have a revolver that either has a spurless hammer, an internal hammer, or even a shrouded hammer. If your revolver has a spur on the hammer, you just want to remember to make sure that you cover the hammer with your thumb as you draw out of your pocket to make sure that it doesn't get caught. Like everything else, pocket carry does have its disadvantages. It's difficult to draw when seated, especially when you're seatbelted into your car. To get around it, a couple of things you can do. One, you need to practice leaning over before you draw in, and you can lift your gun out. And if you're a seatbelt, you obviously need to practice getting either under the seatbelt or releasing the seatbelt first. Another disadvantage is you just can't carry your full-size 14-shot ported super gun in your pocket. There's not enough room. But pocket carry isn't limited to just these micro guns alone. With pleated pants and a nice holster, there's easily enough room to carry a J-frame or similar sized gun. I started pocket carry with a small .32 Seacamp, but very quickly realized, as I said, a full-size J-frame can easily fit. Wanting a little bit more power, I wanted to move up to my SP101 and 357, but I was a little nervous about the weight. So I tried a little experiment, and I carried the SP101 in one pocket and my ultra-lightweight J-frame in another, and I found that as long as my belt was properly cinched, give me a nice firm support, the extra weight was no problem. So you're not limited in size, you're certainly not limited in power, and pocket carry will allow you to carry where your other guns can't.